often dreamed when I was growing up and reading a ton of having a cabinet with quilts in it. And then when I went to my grandma's house, she had a dresser that it had drawers in it, it had doors that opened, so I'm not sure, armoire, something. But in those drawers were the knitted blankets she had made, the quilts she had. They were, if I could inherit anything, like that's probably what has stuck most in my head. And I ended up with my great grandma's quilt that she had made. And so something like this, even though maybe it means clutter, it doesn't. It actually sparks joy for me. A little piece of that grandma feeling. So happy about that. So I kind of had played around with this, and then my sister texted me, and when she texts me during these hours, I need to be there for her because it's typically related to school. So anyway, so while I was doing that, I was doing a little bit more. We have more towels in storage, but this is working out just fine for us right now. I'm not even gonna worry so much about decluttering it. I really do like the ones that were given to us because they're bigger for those of us that are bigger. So definitely want to keep those. But I also did take all of the towels out, and they're just down here on the floor. And so I'm just going to quickly go through them. And then also too, I was going to move all the towels up here. I didn't. I put them down here because I need the littler ones to be able to grab them. I saw someone fold them like this and I liked it. It just seems easier to just grab something like this. It seems easier, we'll see. The problem I'm having is that when they're stacked, a kid tends to pull like a middle or down one, and then the whole thing comes out. Let's see if having it in a roll helps more. Maybe because it's different right now, it'll click with something. We'll see. So anyway, I said I like to have 3 hand towels. Here's the third one. And so, actually, that one will go because then this brown one kind of matches the one that's in there. So it's more likely that that'll work out. This actually goes in the kitchen, and so does this. And then these can just go. These I think are just gonna go. They're just gonna go. I don't need them. We have enough rags, and these go into the kitchen. So cool beans. Moving on. Okay, you are actually propped up on a shelf in another closet, and I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through this one. This one has less stuff in it, but it does have more blanket type things. They're gonna go really well in my daughter's room that someone had knitted for my babies when they were born. It needs to go back into that box because it's obviously not being needed. It's not obviously not needed right now, and I'm trying to keep it nice for when they have their babies. So each of my kids have one. This is one that my grandma knitted for me. Well, technically she knitted it for my husband when I was pregnant with my eldest. It's a big treasure for me. But right now nobody needs it, and I'm trying to keep it nice so I don't just let anybody use my blanket. So put that up. Here's another pillowcase. I don't really need that. This one goes to the sheet set. Here's a blanket. This is a pillow sham, and then a blanket, and it actually goes on the top bed of the bunk, and it's not made right now. I just cleaned these, but it will be used. And another pillowcase that we don't need. Apparently we have a ton of pillowcases. And then this is a lighter blanket. So those are kind of more heavier, and then this is a lighter one. Okay, so this is that cupboard that I was cleaning out. And this is like our craft box, and everything in there has a purpose and something we're working with. But this is the other closet. So I have hangers in here right now, just because all my stuff isn't hung up, and neither is my husband's. So we have some that we've put aside for that. I've been using this to keep all the snowshoes in because we don't need them every day. And then, so the only other thing in here are these, and I picked these up yesterday. It was $6 for 8 of them. They are really heavy plastic. They're from Pier 1, and that's how much they were a piece. But this is so much me and my kids and my sister, so I thought this would be really fun for like poetry tea time, and so I did. So I'm kind of excited about that. They would also work really good for art plates. So I know some of you probably gasped at that, but anyway, I picked those up. I really like them. Okay, so, and that's pretty much it. There's that get rid of pile. That is the water heater closet. And in here I am just trying to clean up the top of this closet. It accumulated stuff so quickly. And what I mainly just tried to do was pull out anything that was mine and just kind of go through it and see what could be done with it. Most of this is actually my husband's, so I couldn't do a whole lot with this, which is why you won't see the end result, because it really didn't change much. And then this is my stuff. This is my problem. These are the books that we have accumulated already through thrift stores. Only maybe a handful are ones that we brought with us. Some were given to us, and pretty much that's kind of what I'm weeding out right now. I just know that I'm not really interested in them or will read them, so they need to go. These last few weeks have definitely been insightful for me, just to see how much can be accumulated even with good intentions and trying to keep a minimalist mindset. I don't want to be a minimalist just for minimalist's sake. I want it so that we can have the peace and room in which to follow our pursuits. And that's why I love things like the One Box Challenge. You're just filling up one box of items, and you know, it was easy to see how quickly that it could be done and how quickly things can accumulate. I hope this video really encouraged you to just see what you could do. What I was trying to show in this video is that sometimes they're just things that we wouldn't normally think about on a day-to-day. It's easy to clean up by putting a bunch of things in the closet or anywhere else, and those tend to be the things that I look forward to cleaning out first. So here is my One Box Challenge pile. There's a blanket, there's an empty box, and this is my tip. Just keep an empty box handy. I let the kids fill it up, and when it's all done, then we take it to the thrift store. Thank you, Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, for allowing me to join, and until next time.